Good morning. My name's Grumps and I am the fat bloke on a bike. How are we doing? Right. My two Facebook pages. Well, I say my two Facebook pages. My two Facebook pages for bikes. They're all about bikes, motorbikes. The one is called Motorbike Rides in Wales, and I put in brackets mostly. Although we're based in Wales, we cover anywhere around the world. And the other one is called Rideouts and Events in Wales, again in brackets mostly. 10 years ago, these pages were created. The ideas were come up with by me, and I had to help with Mrs. Grumps to sort out all the technical stuff, because I didn't have a clue what I was doing, still haven't. And over the years we built up a really good couple of pages with thousands of members and a really good admin team. And we stuck to exactly what the page was designed for. It's all about bikes and riding bikes. We don't do politics, we don't do religion, no buying and selling of any shape or form. This has caused a few issues in the past where certain matters have occurred and people have wanted to mention them on the page, and we've refused because it's politically based. And yes, I agree, it does affect all of us, all us motorcyclists. But there's plenty of pages for your political rants, not on ours. It's as simple as that. So how did all this come about? Right, Motorbike Rides in Wales. In brackets mostly. Just over 10 years ago, thereabouts. I was working down by Cardiff Bay. I was chatting with a young lad who had a 125 and he lived in Barry. If you know the Cardiff area, you'll know what I'm on about. And I said about going to Porthcawl. Oh, I can't, he said. Why not? Can't go on the motorway. What are you on about? Oh, I've always gone with my dad, he always takes me on the motorway. I'll take me on the back of his bike or whatever. Well, don't have to go motorway, mate. There's an A road you can take. He didn't know. And it got me thinking, how many people out there ride bikes and haven't got a clue where to go? Especially new riders. You can't exactly walk up to a group of bikers and ask them where's the best place to go for a ride. As nice as we are, we can be a little bit wary of strangers coming up asking questions. And a lot of people would be a bit wary of coming up asking us questions. We're in a big group. So I thought, why not create a Facebook page where people can post up about where they've been, where they like to go, you know, the roads, what it's like, this sort of thing. And I said, you know, if you want to put up the ride that you do, it could be a commute to work, it could be a regular run you've done, or it could just be a day out, or even a tour, or a European tour or something. Write down some details, chuck a few photos and videos in if you want, and let us know all about it. Now you can put down what the roads are like. Is it suitable for sports bikes or cruisers or whatever? You know, because obviously some of the roads I've ridden especially are not really suited to a sports bike. It would be very uncomfortable and very difficult for them because of the nature of the road. Other roads would not be really suited to a cruiser. Yes, you can do it, but they're not ideal, if you know what I mean. And this was kind of the point. Give us some information about your routes you'd like to ride, place you'd like to go. So somebody else can look at the Facebook page and think, oh, that's a nice run. I'll do that on Sunday. Or, you know, well, I like the look of that, but I don't like that bit, so I'll skip that bit, I'll do something else. You know, it was literally sharing the information that we all have. I've been out many times. I used to organise quite a lot of ride outs. I don't now because I just don't have time, to be honest. And a number of times I've organised a ride out, so I said, oh, I've never been here before. And I think, well, I've been here many times. Why haven't you? A classic example was I did a 125 friendly ride out, designed specifically for those on 125s and learn illegal bikes. It was only Cardiff to Chepstow, across to Monmouth, Abergavenny and back up to Cardiff. That's a long way on a 125. I took them down some really nice, quite like this sort of road, nice twisty road, A and B roads, where they were literally riding flat out on their little 125s. And they were loving it, absolutely loving it, because they'd never been anywhere like it before. Of course, I was on a big Versys 1000, so to a degree, I'm finding it hard work. But it was great, you know. These lads and lasses, all on their 125s, absolutely loving their day out, going places they'd never ever heard of, never thought of going. I'd taken them out for a day rather than just down to the local seafront and back with their mates. That was a classic example. I say, over the past 10 years, the page has grown massively. We're still plodding along our own sweet little pace. We don't change nothing. That's it. That's the way it is. Well, it was a few weeks after that, I was having a conversation with a good mate of mine. And he was saying how much hassle it is to organise a ride out. You know, like making umpteen phone calls to see who's interested, where they want to go, then phoning around again to say, right, this is the plan, this is where we're going, this is what we're doing. And then phoning around again the night before, or waiting for messages, text messages, etc., to see who's actually going to turn up. And it's a load of hassle. Plus, of course, there's the other problem. If you don't like to say no to someone, or you feel a little uncomfortable having said, yeah, I'll go, then changing your mind for whatever reason, doesn't matter why. If you find that a little bit uncomfortable on a phone call or something, it's difficult. So again, I thought, well, why not create a Facebook page, which is how Rideouts and Events come about. And the idea is that if you're going to do a ride out, or you've got an event coming up, or anything at all like that, you bung it on the page to see if anybody wants to join you. Now that could be anything from a charity ride to a funeral escort, a day out, a trip specific to somewhere, anything at all. You get up in the morning and think, all right, I'm going to go for a ride tomorrow. Chuck it on the Facebook page. Right guys, I'm off out on the bike tomorrow, I'm going somewhere, or I have no idea where I'm going, but I'll be heading this direction, anybody want to join me? It gives people the opportunity to join you or not. If they don't want to go, they don't have to respond. They don't have to say no. They just don't bother responding. And if they change their minds afterwards, you could easily put, well, may join you, haven't decided yet. Or over Facebook say that, sorry, not going to be able to make it. Job done. It's that simple. And that was the idea of the Facebook pages. Sharing information, building the motorcycling community, which is the main thing, building the community. Getting people talking to each other, people who would not normally talk to each other. We've been on ride outs, we've had cruisers, sports bikes, naked bikes, adventure bikes, all mixed in together, from the smallest to the biggest, and we've all been out on a day out, we've all enjoyed ourselves, had a cracking day. And these people would not normally ride together. You do tend to find that, like, the sports bikes and the super nakeds ride together, the adventure bikes ride together, the cruisers ride together. They tend not to intermix. Well, the Facebook pages helps build that bridge to get everyone to mix in together. Building the community. That's the plan. Now, does that sound like something that would interest you? Go to Facebook, look at the pages, Motorbike Rides in Wales in brackets mostly, and Rideouts and Events in Wales in brackets mostly. They are private pages. When you apply to join, one of the admin will have a look at your profile. It's basically to make sure we're not letting a bunch of absolute grockles in. We did have issues some time back of a large number of applications to join the page from a group of youngsters, mostly based in Newport. I was already aware of who they were, but I was warned, do not let them in. They apparently join Facebook pages, this group, to find out where people keep their bikes. Yeah, you work the rest out for yourself. So with no disrespect to anybody, we always check people out before we let them join. We'll have a look at your profile. If there's stuff about bikes on it, sorted. If there's nothing on your profile about motorbikes, we probably won't let you in, I'm sorry. We don't mind businesses joining our pages. Now this is really important. If you run a business that's based around motorcycles or provides a service for motorcycles, you're more than welcome to advertise your business on our page. Well, what we say is, say for example you're Bob's Motorcycle Garage. Whack it up, I'm Bob's Motorcycles Garage. We do all sorts of work on all bikes, blah 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 blah. But please contact us for details. Do not put prices up. If you put up prices, we'll take the post down. If you keep doing it, we'll kick you off the page. Now in case you're worried and you forget, if we remove a post, we will send you a message, a DM I think they call it, explaining why your post was removed, so you know not to do it again. If you persist on breaking the rules, then we fuck you off the page altogether. It's as simple as that. Like I said, we've run our pages this way for 10 years. We've had no issues at all. Few people didn't like the way we do things, and well, tough. Politics, religion, buying and selling, no, sod off, we don't want to know. So I say, if you're interested, go to Facebook, check out the pages, join us if you wish. We don't expect you to do anything, you don't have to post anything, you don't have to be active. They are information based. We would like you to organise ride-outs and things and put up your own runs, because the admin don't generally have time to organise stuff themselves. We all work, we all have full-time jobs, all sorts. So it is very much a members page in that sense. And as I say, businesses, if you've got a business that provides a service for motorcycles or motorcyclists, please do advertise on there, but no prices. It's as simple as that. Okay, cool. Right, I'm off ski. I've babbled enough. Hope you're enjoying the new version of the channel. Things have altered slightly from Grumps Rides as was. Hope to refresh it and bring a bit more life to the channel, if you like. There we go. We'll catch you on the next one. Be safe, ride safe, and have fun. Doodles!